Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. Today is Monday. That means this is the week 5 grocery haul video upload of my 2025 $25 grocery budget challenge. I have access to $25 cash, and I am looking to utilize any opportunity that's available to me to increase my buying power, what I can actually get for that $25. There's all kinds of different strategies that you can use to increase your buying power, whether it is shopping the flyers, meal prepping, looking for in-store markdowns, using point incentive programs, coupons. When you have a small budget, you want to be able to take advantage of any little tip or trick that is available to you to increase what you are able to get for your money. Thanks for tuning in. I think that I did a fabulous shop this week. Of course, let me know what you think. I'm at Bargain Harley's, and they're just in the process of marking down the pastas that are on this bottom shelf down to $1.44. There are a bunch of fun and unique pastas. I'm going to take a look and maybe pick something out. This is really fun and kind of fancy. I'm at Foodland, and I wonder if this sauce is really $1.29. And here's Alfredo sauce for $1.99. Heinz picnic packs at Dollarama, $3.75. I just showed that I got just under $75 worth of gas, and at 7 cents a liter, that worked out to $3.58 in fast fuel coupons. And on my way out, I noticed someone left the one behind, another dollar. Week 5, I spent $24.82 cash. I redeemed $10 worth of PC Optimum points, and I used some fast fuel coupons at both Foodland and at Sobeys. The handsome one did some of my shopping for me. He was running some errands, and he was going to stores that I needed items at, so I just asked him to pick things up, and he did. So let's talk about those ones first. So the very first shop was at Foodland. I had some fast fuel coupons, and I knew that I wanted to get nachos this week. They had them on sale for $2.50, and I had about $3.74 worth of fast fuel coupons. So I wanted to get something else that would take up that money and allow me to use the coupon. And onions were on sale for $1.99. So you see here the $1.99, you see the tortilla chips, and you see that the handsome one bought milk for himself, not for me on the challenge. I have almond milk. And you see here that the fast fuel coupon was used for $3.74. That brought the cost of those two items down to $1.10 cash. There was 35 cents tax on the nacho chips. He also was in Walmart, and I asked him to pick me up mushrooms. Mushrooms were not on sale anywhere this week. I haven't had any mushrooms since week 3, so I used all my mushrooms up in week 3. And the best price that we could get was $2.97. So he picked those up for me. Everything else I grabbed when I was doing my regular shopping. So there's been some things I follow, and I recommend that you do this too. I follow some deal sites on social media, and I saw someone post that Dollarama had these picnic packs for $3.75. Well, I don't really have many condiments besides for syrup on the challenge, and $3.75, that works out to $1.25 per item. But what I didn't know is if they had it in my local Dollarama. So there was some stuff I needed from Dollarama, and I was really hoping I would get these, and as you can see, I did. So I got the picnic pack, mustard, relish, and ketchup for $3.75. I got a package of white rice for $2. And I got some chicken bouillon for $1.25. The grand total of that was $7. And I also am incorporating, and I'm using the word incorporating, one more item from Dollarama. I wanted a gravy pack. They are two for $1.50 at Dollarama regular price, so that makes them 75 cents. But I have some already in my pantry. So instead of buying another one and just spending the money, I'm adding the 75 cents into the budget, and I'm just grabbing the one from out of my pantry. So that's an extra 75 cents. Oh, and I forgot about this Parmesan and garlic sauce. This came from Foodland, not on the receipt, and it was $1.29. I know it shows it over meat. I'm hoping, and you'll see later, that I'm going to be able to use it over pasta. I wanted to go back to Superstore before the sales ended last week and get some more of the frozen vegetables that were on sale for $3. They have some great varieties, but I was there at the end of the sale and they were pretty much sold out. I was extremely lucky to get this Bangkok style pack. It's 500 grams. It was $3. So you can see that here. But I was actually planning on spending $6 there. So that opened up $3 more for me to spend on something else. I redeemed points at Shoppers Drug Mart again. So I did a redemption, I'm going to say maybe in week 3. Maybe it was week 2, maybe it was week 3, where I redeemed $10 worth of points and I got butter, eggs, and bacon. Well, the same deal, it's a targeted offer. So for my PC Optimum card number, I could get butter for $3.99. I could get eggs for $2.99. And my intent, and there was bonus points that if you bought eggs and butter together, you got a bunch of extra bonus points. But when I got there, they didn't have any eggs in stock. I had intended to do butter, and eggs. That would cost approximately $11. I'd redeem the $10 and end up paying $1 for 2 butters and eggs. But they didn't have any eggs in stock. So I just kind of reset, started looking for what other items were on for a good price that I would be interested in having in my pantry. And they had tuna for $1.49. I know that I could go to Walmart and buy tuna slightly cheaper than $1.49. However, I would need to pay cash for that. And these tuna ended up being mostly free because I redeemed points. So you see here, I paid $7.98 for the 2 butter. I paid $2.98 for the tuna, which brought my total to $10.96. PC Optimum reward redemption of $10 brought my total down to 96 cents. And I did get 800 points. I had a targeted offer on the butter. If you don't participate in points programs at stores that are local to you, my question to you is why not? Why not? They're free. And there are often benefits like cheaper prices. So it's not just the benefit here that I got these ones free because I redeemed points. The benefit was that I got a cheaper price. So the actual sticker price for the butter was $5.29. But I got it because there was a special offer for me to get it for $3.99. So there's more benefits than just the points with those kind of programs. I shopped at Bargain Harley's, and I'm actually pretty excited about this. I was in there, and they were marking down these specialty pastas. They were $2.88. They were marking them all down to $1.44. And looking at the shapes of the pastas made me think of the old sidekicks, Knorr sidekicks. We always liked those when the kids were little. It was such a quick and easy side to make with a meal, and they were really inexpensive. But like this one reminds me of like the bacon one. This one reminds me of the cheesy one. I don't really know if bow ties were in any of them, but they make me happy just to have bow ties. So I ended up picking up 3 of the packages, and then I got this. So this was in the entryway when I walked in. What is this, you may ask? I'm not exactly 100% sure, but they were 3 for 99 cents. So that meant this package was 33 cents, and it's called apricot nectar. And when I tried to like peek in the sides of the box, they're like little juice boxes in there. So I was thinking that in my smoothies, I could use this apricot nectar in lieu of some of the liquid that I'm using, just for a different flavor. So I'm pretty excited about that. I do need to open up the package, but I wanted to leave it intact while I was doing the video. So this is only Italian fruit. Well, so this is what happened. Bargain Harley's is like a discount store, and they buy lots of, and I don't mean lots as in a lot of items. I mean, I'm selling a specific lot. Lot 1, Lot 2, Lot 3. So they bought a bunch of products from an Italian store, an Italian grocery store. I don't know if it went into business or whatever happened, but a lot of the stuff that they currently have foodstuffs right now are really neat and unique, and sometimes really phenomenal pricing. So here's the apricot nectar, only Italian fruit. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. Where is my Bargain Harley's receipt? So here we go. It's the 3 at $1.44, one item at 33 cents. I paid 5 cents tax on the nectar and paid $4.70 tax for all that pasta and the nectar together. I had fast fuel coupons that I wanted to redeem at Sobeys, and they were found receipts. So the ones that I had to hand someone, it was just one receipt that I had to hand someone redeem at Foodland. That was for gas that I purchased. The ones that I redeemed at Sobeys were found receipts that I didn't purchase. They were, other people just left them behind. So it was 2 of them together, and it worked out to like $4.65 worth of coupons. And they had these Taylor Farms salad kits on sale for $3.99 in the flyer. And although I do have Swiss chard and kale, even though it has snowed here, yes, my Swiss chard and kale are still alive. This just gives me a different option, and there's other ingredients in here, and it comes with dressing, and I'll be able to spread this over several meals. I wanted to get one. So I went in and I was looking through them. There's so many options now, probably like 10 different kinds. Barbecue ranch, smoky ranch, Asian, sunflower, apple cider. There's a whole bunch of different ones that I've not remembered seeing before. There's a pizza one. I ended up going with Old Faithful. I know I really like the dill pickle. And what I was thinking was, if I wanted to make more of the salad, that I could add in some of the tomatoes that I have from my garden and some of the cucumber that I still have from last week. So I thought I could make more of that. So that was $3.99, but I still had like 65 cents that I needed to spend. So off of the markdown banana cart, I took these 3 bananas to the cash and just asked them to do a price check. And they came back at 76 cents. So my grand total was $4.73. And you can see that I ended up paying 8 cents out of pocket for the salad and the bananas. Now, remember I said I was going to buy 2 bags of frozen vegetables, but they really didn't have much left for me to choose from. That allowed me to have $3 left to spend on something else. And I noticed when I was in Giant Tiger, I didn't go in there because I had anything in particular that I wanted, but that store is close to the other stores that I was shopping at. And I thought I would just go in there and look for markdowns. And what I saw when I was in there is that these pizza kits, so $1.75, these pizza variety packs were on for $2.97. So instead of getting 2 packs of frozen vegetables, I got this Chris Brothers variety pack. And immediately, as soon as I open it, I will freeze half, because I will stretch this out over many different meals. I'm very excited about it. And then you see these items here sitting on the counter. I was given these. Some McDonald's vinegar and 2 McDonald's mayo style sauce. What is mayo style sauce? Like, what does that mean? Mayo style sauce. Is it ranch dressing? Is it coleslaw dressing? Something different? Why don't they just call it mayonnaise? So if you are watching this video and you know why it's mayo style sauce, can you let me know? Like, could I use this if I wanted to make egg salad or tuna salad? Like, if it's a mayo style sauce, could I use it in that way? And vinegar, I don't have any vinegar on the challenge. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably a tablespoon or tablespoon and a half in each one of these little packages. So that means that frees me up in the future, that I won't need to buy any vinegar because I can just use what's in these little packs. I feel very happy about all of this. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you think is my best deal of this shop. So I opened the package. They look like little juice boxes. I Googled apricot nectar. So what Google tells me is that apricot nectar can be used as a refreshing beverage or as an ingredient in drinks or other things. And that also told me that apricot nectar is usually like water and sugar added to pulp. So this is telling me it's only got, oh yeah, 18 grams of sugar. What I wanted to know is if it was a concentrate. Like if I was like putting half of this in there, if it was going to be like crazy flavorful. So I'm not sure how much of this I should use if I want to use it in a smoothie, like maybe a half of one of those little drink boxes. Also, tell me your thoughts on this. I think I did fantastic with the haul this week. I mean, how could I not try for nachos when I got so many great avocados last week? That just makes sense to me. I'm really happy with the pizza pack. I know it wasn't what I intended going into the grocery shop, but it's what I ended up with, and I'm just as happy with it as I would have been with an additional bag of frozen vegetables. I am tracking how many points I earn each week. I earned an additional 12,570 points last week. So even though I redeemed points, I still have more points that I can redeem, and I didn't earn any scene points, 0 scene points. And I'm finishing the week with 2 large unspent Sobeys fast fuel coupons. I think the 2 together of them are almost $9. So I think I'm going to start saving a little bit of that stuff. I mean, there should soon be deals coming on with turkeys or hams for Christmas, and I'd like to be able to get one of those somewhere without grossly impacting my little tiny budget. Thanks for tuning in this week. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. It will help me. Likes, shares, comments, they help me as well. And of course, let me know what you think was the best buy that I got this week, the best deal. Have a great week, everyone.